Okay, so welcome my dear friends. Today we are going to solve questions related to vector geometry. Okay, vector calculus and three-dimensional geometry both. So some questions I have brought and I tried to clarify some of the concept of scalar product or dot product of the two vectors which is given to us, and then cross product or vector product of two vectors. Then we solved the question to find out the angle, and then further we went for we will be solving questions related to finding the shortest distance. So there are other methods also where we are not involving vectors, but as we have discussed here regarding vectors, utilization of vector calculus, so we have found the distance between two lines, shortest distance between two lines, by using vector product. Okay, so by using formulas related to vectors. Okay, and then further we solved for finding point on the line. So these three questions only I have solved. Okay, let us not get overburdened. If the concept is getting cleared one by one, so it will be very good. Okay, so I try to clarify little concept of vector geometry. Okay, and we will come with some more questions in next videos. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so we will have discussion on some of the questions related to vector and three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry. Okay. So some of the questions which came in 12th board for CBSE, those questions we will have a discussion. We will start with some you can say easy questions, and then further in next videos and all we will go for some you can say long answer questions and all. So now the very first question from basic I am going to solve, and the question is find the angle between the vectors. We are given two vectors here. Okay, one vector is I minus j plus k, and another vector we are given, that is I plus j minus k. So these two vectors are given to us and we are asked to find the angle between the vectors. Now we have already studied dot product, which is also called scalar product. So scalar product between two vectors, that is A dot B, will be magnitude of A by magnitude of B and cos theta. Similarly, vector product or cross product. So this will be like this. This is cross, and magnitude of A, magnitude of B, sine theta, and normal vector, which will be perpendicular to both A and B. Okay, right. So dot product will give you a scalar quantity. It will not be giving you a vector here, but vector product always be giving you a vector. So this is the difference between these two products. So these two products already we have studied when we discussed about you can say vector geometry. Now using that we will find out the angle between the vectors. So here in this type of questions we are using dot product to find the angle between the vectors. Okay, so I am going to rub this vector product. This was only for your information. Right. So now simply dot product A dot B. Now that also I will give you a complete description. Like suppose one vector A is there in which A1I plus B1J plus C1K, and B vector is there in that if you are having A2I plus B2J plus C2K, then your A dot B will be equal to A1A2 plus B1B2 plus C1C2. Okay, right. So this A dot B like this we will find. Then here magnitude of vector A will be equal to whole root A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. Similarly, magnitude of B will be whole root A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Okay, so like this we have found magnitude of A, magnitude of B and A dot B. So that these operations we will be performing for these two vectors which are given to us, and then by putting in this formula we will find out angle. Okay, so right, let us find out here. So here A dot B. So this was only for your information. Okay. Now after utilizing this formula, we are going to use these vectors. So A dot B means A1, A2. So what is A1 here? It is 1. B1 is -1 and C1 is 1. Similarly here A2 is 1, B2 is 1 and C2 is -1. Okay, so we will multiply A1, A2. So 1 into 1. So 1. Then plus. Then -1 into 1, -1. So it will become -1. Then plus again 1 into -1. So -1. So this 1 and -1 has got cancelled and we have got A dot B is equal to -1. So scalar, we have got scalar quantity. Scalar quantities are those quantities which are having only magnitude and no direction. Vector quantities are those physical quantities which are having magnitude and direction both. Okay. Now magnitude of A if we are finding out. So square root 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So is equal to root 3. Similarly, B magnitude for this one again 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square is giving you root 3. Okay, right. So let us find out the angle here. So by utilizing this formula, we will put here. So A dot B is equal to -1 is equal to, now root 3 into root 3, root 3 into root 3. So magnitude of A, magnitude of B and cos theta. Cos theta. This will give you, so root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 cos theta is equal to -1 and cos theta is equal to -1 by 3. So cos theta is not the angle. Angle is theta only. Okay. So find the angle between the vectors. So the required angle theta will be cos inverse -1 by 3. So our answer is theta is equal to cos inverse -1 by 3. So this will be our answer for this particular question, gentlemen. So I hope you have understood the basics also behind it. Okay. And in this way we can find. Let us go for another question. Now, question number 2. We need to find the shortest distance. Okay. Find the shortest distance between the following lines. Between the following lines. So which are the lines are given? Lines are given to us in Cartesian form only. Y minus 5 by minus 2 is equal to z minus 7 by 1 and x plus 1 by 7 is equal to y plus 1 by minus 6 is equal to z plus 1 by 1. So these two lines are given to us in Cartesian form. These are not given in vector form. We need to find out vectors from here, from these lines, and then we need to solve for finding what? Shortest distance between the following lines. So suppose these two lines, you can say these two lines, okay, L1 and L2 are there, and if this distance is the shortest distance, so this line which is created by the 2 points on the lines, this line will be perpendicular to both of the line, as perpendicular distance is the shortest distance. Okay, we can find out by using vector geometry here the shortest distance by utilizing the formula. So D is equal to what? Magnitude of A2 minus A1 dot B1 into B2. All these are vectors, gentlemen. These are vectors divided by magnitude of B1 into B2 and this complete magnitude. So this will be the shortest distance. This is the formula. Okay. Now what is A2, what is A1, what is B1, what is B2, that we will find from here. Okay, right. So let us solve it. Okay, this line is passing through the point what? This first line L1 is passing through the point. Which is the point? So here 3 is there, and then 5 is there, and 7. Okay, the line is passing through the point 3, 5, 7. Okay, and parallel to what? This 1 minus 2 and 1, parallel to the vector. So this line passing through the point, this one 3, 5, 7, which can be represented as A1 as 3i plus 5j plus 7k. Okay, and will be parallel to the normal vector. So that is B1 is equal to 1i. So I simply will write, no, there is no need to write 1 for her. So I, then minus 2j plus 1k. Okay. Similarly for L2. Similarly for line L2. Okay. So for this one, so we will find, so this is passing through the point, which one? This is passing through the point minus 1, minus 1 and minus 1. Okay, x plus 1 is there, na? So it should be x minus minus 1, y minus minus 1. Okay, so here it should be minus. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So for L2, A2 will be equal to minus I minus j minus k. Similarly, B2 will be 7i minus 6j plus k. Okay, right. So now we have got a1, b1, a2, b2. a2 minus a1 we can find. Yes, right. So let me find out a2 minus a1. So a2 minus a1 is minus 1 and minus 3. Okay, minus 1 minus 3 I. Okay, then again here minus 1 we will take common, right? So plus minus 1 and minus 5 j plus minus 1 again and minus 7 k. So this is giving to us as minus 4i minus 6j and minus 8k. Right. Now we need to find b1 into b2. Into is not there, sorry. It is cross product. This is cross product. It is not into. We should not call it as into. b1 vector is there now, so that's why it is the cross product of two vectors, which we can find using the determinant, gentlemen. Okay, so I, j and k. Okay, and then b1 is what? 1 minus 2 and 1, 1 minus 2, 1. b2 is 7 minus 6 k, 7 minus 6 k is not there, 1, sorry. Now this will solve. So here I, we are getting minus 2 minus 6, which will become plus 6, then minus j vector. Okay, then 1 into 1, 1 minus 7, right, plus k, and with this k, so minus 6 and minus 14, which will become plus 14, right. So we got 6 minus 2, so 4i, and here we have got minus 6, minus minus will become plus, so 6j, and here we have got 14 minus 6, so 8 plus 8k, plus 8k. Okay, right. So here also we have got 4i, 6j, 8k. Here also 4i, 6j, 8k. Difference is there in signs. So b1 cross b2 also we have got, and magnitude of b1 cross b2 we need to find. So magnitude will be like 4 square plus 6 square plus 8 square. Okay, let me do like this. Then here we are getting 4 square is 16 plus 36 and plus 64. Okay, right. So what we are getting here, 64 plus 6, 70, 70 plus 10, 80, 80 plus 36, 116. So this is giving you 116, right? Okay. So b1 cross b2 we have got 116, right. Now we have to put all the datas we have got. One thing we have to get a2 minus a1 dot. So here dot product is there and b1 into b2. So that we will find out here. Okay, here space is there. So a2 minus a1 dot b1 cross b2. So equal to, okay, so it is minus 4 into 4. So it is minus 16, right? And then minus 6 into 6 minus 36, minus 8 into 8, so minus 64. Okay, right. A2 minus A1, right, minus 1 minus 3 Right. So we have got this one. So what we are getting? 16 plus 36 plus 64. Like this only we are getting. So it is, we are getting minus 116. So B1 cross B2 also we have got the same thing, magnitude 4 square plus 6 square plus 8 square. Okay, minus 2 plus 1, 7 minus 6 and 1 we have got A2 minus A1, minus 1 minus 3, then minus 1 minus 5, minus 1 minus 7. Okay. Right. Okay, so we have got A2 minus A1 into B1 into B2. As this is the magnitude, so we will be writing minus 116 and it will be magnitude only. So this is 116. Okay. Now here what we have got, now in this formula we will be placing it. So D is equal to, you can say that 116 divided by root 116. Root 116. Okay, B1 into B2. And this is magnitude only. So root 116 will cancel it by root 116. Now root 116 if we are going for, then if we will see by dividing this 116 by 2, 5s are 10, 2 8s are then 2, 9. Okay, so it means it is giving 2 into 2 into 29. And further we can say that 2 root 29. So 2 root 29 unit will be the shortest distance between these two lines. Okay, so the answer is D is equal to 2 root 29. We have to write units. Okay, we will not write any meter, centimeter. It will be 2 root 29 unit. Okay, right. So this was the question, and let me solve one more question. Let me solve one more question. Right. So question number 3, let us solve it. And this is, find the point on the line. So the line given to us as x plus 2 by 3 is equal to y plus 1 by 2 is equal to z minus 3 by 2, and at a distance 3 root 2 from the point 1, 2, 3. So we are given a line, and at a distance of 3 root 2 a point is there 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it is just like this L1 is given to us, and at a distance of D is equal to 3 root 2 the point P 1, 2 and 3 is there, and the point Q on this particular line. So we need to find the coordinates of Q. Okay, we need to find the coordinate of Q. So in this type of case, if you want to find any point on this line, so let us x plus 2 by 3 and y plus 1 by 2 is equal to z minus 3 by 2 is equal to some k. Then what we are getting? We are getting x is equal to 3k minus 2 minus 2, y is equal to 2k minus 1, and z is equal to 2k plus 3. So let us suppose this q is this point 3k minus 2, 2k minus 1 and 2k plus 3. So the point q is having coordinate this 3k minus 2, 2k minus 1 and 2k plus 3. Now as per the given question, the distance between q and p is 3 root 2. So we can utilize distance formula. So distance formula, you are already knowing that if two coordinates are given to us, 2-point coordinates, then we can find x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. By utilizing that, we will be able to find the distance between 2 points. Okay, so it means the distance which is given to us between these two, PQ. Okay, so PQ is equal to 3 root 2. Now we will adopt the distance formula. Okay, so 3k minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus 2k minus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 2k plus 3 minus 3 whole square will be 3 root 2. Okay. Now we will go for squaring both sides. Why? We need to remove this square root. So squaring. Both sides. So what we are getting? We are getting 3k and minus 3 whole square plus 2k minus 3 whole square plus, so this 3 will get cancelled, and 2k whole square is equal to 9 into 2. Root 2 square is 2 only. Okay, so 9 into 2, so that is 18. Okay, right. And now we will go for squaring. So a minus b whole square formula we will be utilizing. So it is 9k square, right? Then plus 9 minus 3 3 ja 9 2 ja 18, so 18k plus 4k square plus 9 and 3 2 ja 6 2 ja 12, so minus 12k and plus 4k square is equal to 18. Right? Okay. So 9k square plus 4k square plus 4k square. So 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 4, 17k square. After that, if we are going for k only, so minus 18k minus 12k. So these two will make minus 30k. Right. So minus 30k and then 9 plus 9, 18. Okay, 9 plus 9, so it is 18 is equal to 18. So this 18 and 18 will get cancelled, right? And then we will get here, we will take k common, so it will become 17k minus 30 is equal to 0. So this is giving to us as k is equal to 0 or k is equal to 30 by 17. So these 2 points are, we have got k is equal to 0 and k is equal to 30 by 17. By substituting this k value, we will get the value of q here. Okay, so it means 2 points, we can get 2 points, right? So what I will do now, I will take your permission to erase this particular part. Okay, so I will erase this part so that I will be writing. Now, so if k is equal to 0, then point Q will be what? 3 into 0 minus 2, then 2 into 0 minus 1, and 2 into 0 plus 3, and it is giving the point as minus 2, minus 1 and 3. Okay, and suppose if k is equal to 30 by 17, in that case the point Q will be 3 into 30 by 17 minus 2, then 2 into 30 by 17 minus 1, and 2 into 30 by 17 plus 3. So now what will be the point? The point will be, okay, so 90 minus 34 by 17, gentlemen, and here we are getting 60 minus 17 by 17, and here we are getting 60 plus 17 3 ja 51 by 17. Okay, I will take your permission to erase this side also, right? Okay, right, let me erase it. Already it is there in video, so no need to worry. Okay, now so further this Q will be, so 90 minus 34, so 34 plus 6, 40 and 50, so 56 by 17, then 60 minus 17, so 320 and 40, so 43 by 17, and this one will become 60 plus 50, 110, 111 by 17. So these are not divisible. So the another point Q will become 56 by 17, 43 by 17 and 111 by 17. So the possibility of these 2 points are there on the line at a distance 3 root 2 from the point 1 to 3. Okay, so today we will be solving these 3 questions, and in next video we will solve some more questions related to vector and 3-dimensional geometry. Thank you.